My hair doesn't look good. I'm getting out.
All right, we are back, and we're back working on some outlets and switches and notching tile to make room for our receptacle cover screws. Fun stuff. We got several of them knocked out there yesterday. Didn't work on them all day. It's just one of those days where we had some other stuff going on. And kind of the same thing today. First thing this morning, we had church and worked on some truck stuff earlier. So now we're getting around to knocking out a few more of these projects here this afternoon. So let's take a look, see what all we got to get accomplished today. So these are the ones we knocked out yesterday. They were a lot of fun. This big 4-gang box was a hoot. This one wasn't too bad, and then this one over here was a huge pain, just because the outlet box was in there kind of crooked, so it was sprung, and then we had to trim the receptacle plate to actually go around the stool on the window. Not ideal. So working over here, we've got the dispose-all switch, and then we've got an outlet. That's going to be GFCI for this whole run of outlets. And then we've got another outlet over here, which actually doesn't look too bad. It's already got the new outlet, new style outlet in there. We just got to notch the tile and get ready for that. So I'm going to make some marks, get my outlets and switches and everything in place, and then make some marks. And then we'll go ahead and either drill or grind recesses for the screws.
Here they are.
All right, so here's where we're at. Use the diamond bit on the drill to notch out the top of this one. And then we ended up actually drilling a hole through here. There, you can see that. Just because it was so far down on the tile, didn't make any sense to cut a big notch down through there. So I actually used the little diamond drill bit to actually drill through that. And that'll just give it enough space there to go ahead and get the cover on. So I'm going to snug these outlets down, and then we'll go ahead and get the cover mounted. All right, so we got this one ready to go. Had to, again, trim the plate to fit around the stool. Used my Dremel tool again with the little cutting bit on there, and that worked nicely. Now I got this one pulled out, and I'm ready to go ahead and get it secured. I've got to do one little recess right there for that screw, and then maybe notch this just a little bit. So I'm going to use, again, the Milwaukee masonry drilling bit. This diamond bit works good, just wades right through that tile. So I'm going to use that again and go ahead and get those drilled out, and then we'll get this one mounted and move on to the other side by the range. So we got all of them done on this side, and now I've moved to the range, working on getting these rewired. Got to put a new GFCI outlet and switch on this one, and I just got the GFCI wired up on this side, and you can see my little dots on the tile there. There you go, see that one? So I'm going to use, again, the drill bit to go ahead and drill through there to make room for my screw. Get that one mounted, and then we'll go to the other side here and work on that one. All right, so I got the last of them installed. They weren't too bad, and actually using the drill bit and my drill actually worked better than the Dremel tool, because I could actually just dot where the screw needed to go, and rather than having to cut a channel or a V groove or something to get down there, I just used the masonry bit or the ceramic tile bit and just drilled a hole there. So that actually worked better. So these turned out great. So glad to get this checked off the list. We got everything in. Looks perfect, and it's nice and neat. Everything's parallel and straight. Looks good. So one more thing checked off the list. Still got to do a bunch of little projects throughout the house. Amber's got a pile of stuff here for me. Towel hooks, toilet paper holders. I mean, all that little stuff needs to get checked off the list. But the kitchen is looking really good. Now we're ready to go back in and caulk and paint and touch up everything. But I'm just loving how this turned out. Love the tile with the countertops and the stainless. I've still got to get all the hardware put on. So I got a whole box of hardware Got to put drawer pulls on and knobs on all the doors. So still more things to accomplish in here, but I'm glad to have gotten these outlets taken care of. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to hit that subscription button so you don't miss any of the upcoming episodes. If you hit that little notification bell, you'll get a little notice every time we put out some new content, which is at least once a week. We got lots of videos coming out. We got so many projects going on around this place. So lots of new content. At least once a week, we'll push out a new video. So keep tuning back in. I'll keep you guys posted on my progress here in the kitchen and throughout the house. Got any comments or questions? Be sure to leave those down below. Give us a like if you would, please. We always appreciate those thumbs up. And continue to spread the word about Woodmere State Revival. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel and sharing it with your friends and family over the years. We've enjoyed this, and this has been a lot of fun for us. So be sure to keep spreading the news. See you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.